Hello friends, I'm and today we're diving in the fantastic world of Linux. And today I'm going to show you something pretty amazing. We're going to customize two very basic and plain things, which are pretty annoying to be honest, and turn them into really beautiful things. I'm talking about the boot manager and the login screen. Now, if you have installed Linux, if you're watching the video, then definitely you have installed Linux. You see the place where you select your operating system between multiple boot options, whether it's Windows, Linux, or advanced options or UEFI options. It's pretty basic and not so beautiful. And most probably, if you have Ubuntu, Fedora, Arch, Manjaro, most of them use GRUB. And we can customize GRUB with really beautiful and amazing themes. And in the later part of the video, we're going to also customize the lock screen. But first, let's go on with the big bully. Because just imagine when you turn on your laptop and you have a really amazing and beautiful boot manager, man, it's gonna be a different feeling. So let's get started. So this is my browser. Let's open a new tab and let's search for GRUB themes. Okay. Now there are so many collection of themes. You can just search for it. Like you have these or you have these. What I like is Sekiro. Where is it? Where is it? Well, there are a lot of themes. You can just search for it. And not even there. Let's go to GNOME Looks. Yep, this is the place if you want to search for GRUB themes there. Go for GRUB theme. Where is it? There. And now you have a really big library of GRUB themes. Well, let's search for the best rated. Then we have these. These all are the top rated GRUB themes which are available. But what I want is this, Sekiro. It's a Japanese samurai theme. And all I need to do is just use these three installation commands. First, let's just copy the git library. Second, enter the library. Wait, enter. And then last, type /install.sh. And there we go. Now type the password and the installation has begun. Everything by its own and done. All done as you can see. And now my GRUB menu looks like this. Yep, with this beautiful art and these options. Well, right now I'm on screen recording, so I won't be able to show you, but it's gonna be just like this. And the installation was just as simple as that, can you believe it? Yep. And now this is time for the segue to our sponsor, DataSurf, the smart, local-first browser that is built for creators, dreamers, or anyone who actually thinks on the internet. And everything I researched for the video before the pre-production was done inside DataSurf, just like this. And most browsers track you, but DataSurf doesn't. DataSurf is a local-first browser. So yes, I use DataSurf and it's not just a browser for me. It's a one-stop destination for my workspace. It is like my second brain. And you can check DataSurf with the link in the description. And let's continue the video. Now let's say if you find something nice in GNOME Looks, because sometimes GNOME Looks does not have that. So first you're gonna need to open that GNOME GRUB theme, like I like this one. Then go to the GitHub source. That is where you will find how to install it properly. So according to this, all you need to do is just download the zip file, download it. And now as you can see, we have the full installation guide. Now all we need to do is just install the normal Tela icon theme. What am I saying? It's not an icon theme. It's a GRUB theme. And just copy the command from here. Well, you have multiple installation commands. Just choose the normal one, or if you have a resolution, a custom resolution, you can use this one as well. Now open files, downloads, extract the GRUB theme, open it up. You can just right click and open it as a program, and you will have these awesome, boot themes or GRUB themes. The options where you can choose your operating system. It's beautiful. I like the macOS one, but even more, I like my own, the one I set just now, Sekiro GRUB theme. It was pretty nice. And now it is time to customize our GDM. And yep, you just have to do the same. Just like we're here on GNOME Looks, we just have to go to GDM theme. And yeah, by the way, for this, you also have a proper application. Just search for GDM, there it is, GDM settings, and install it. Now let's customize it first. We'll do the theming later. So this is it. Caution, in order to use some important features, this app modifies critical system files and has the potential to break it. Okay. First, I'm gonna use Papyrus icon theme. Then I'm gonna use Bibata modernize. Well, And if you have a GNOME theme installed, you can also set it up here. And then you have option to use accent colors and a background. Well, for that, I can use an image, but let's just leave that. Now we have font and the top bar. Well, what are we going to do with the sound and other stuff? Then we have mousepad. Well, sometimes in the GDM, when you log in, before you log in, the login menu is, you're unable to use double tap or normal tap. You need to press physically. You can fix that from here. Then you have display, login screen. You can, disable restart buttons or enable logo if you want to. You have every option and the welcome message. Then you have the tools. Now let's just apply it. Type the password and done. We can easily log out and everything will be fine. But let's say you want to take a step further and go with GDM themes. For that, just go to GDM themes, go to the rating section. Now you can see the best of the best here. For example, we have Hi Ubuntu. Well, names such as it's for Ubuntu or it is based on Ubuntu. Or if you ask me, just search for GDM themes here. Yep. Or you can just go to images in Google and now see which one looks nice. For example, this ocean blue one is looking really beautiful. So I'm gonna click here. Now I'm on Pling. It's just like GNOME themes. Go to the source and now, well, these are looking really nice. So how can we do that? We just need to copy the background image. Okay, so it's a little easy, but I can tell you that there's an even better way. Go to ChatGPT's website. Now copy the setup guide there and tell it I want to install this GDM theme. And if possible, you can just, well, the best way in my opinion is to just copy the link, paste it here and ask, I'm on Fedora and I want this theme. Enter, and it's gonna give you proper customized version of this for you. And you have all the commands you need to use for everything. Now let me just ask it, I want to do everything from terminal, from downloading to installing and apply. Believe me, this works. And now we have all the options. Let's just try it ourselves. So first clone the theme. There we go, cloning. And now goes roots, which is sudo su or sudo -i. And now first we need to back up our default GDM theme and settings. So yeah, we did that. And now we need to copy this background image and stuff. Cannot start. These things do not exist. How is that supposed to be? All right. Well, we're gonna need to git clone again while we are in root. Yep, let's do that. And now do the copy stuff and the background, backup stuff. Now let's apply the custom theme just like that. And now looks like we have something wrong. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this, paste it here. So what we need to do is correct it. Now copy the results, paste them here. You see, this is a very efficient way if you want to apply and use something which is properly not available for you. But you can use AI to help you in the process. Just a few years ago, it was impossible, but now it is. Man, why did I forget that? I could have just, went on with the files, see the readme. Well, it would have been really same. Not much heck of different. Well, I'm just gonna go all in with the way I'm doing things. Yep, just copy the commands, paste them. But yeah, you have to know what you're doing, or else you're gonna end up breaking your system because it happens all the time with Linux users. Don't worry, it's not a big thing. You can just always reinstall everything. Yeah, that is true. Permission denied. How the heck? I'm in root. Let's use sudo. In root. Can you believe it? Command not found. Oh, wow. Now we need to search for background image. Yeah, I was thinking, I have the GDM manager, don't I? So why don't I go to GDM manager? Not interested for now. Then I go to appearance. In the background section, search for image and find the image. The ocean blue, the big boat, just like that. Yep, it is pretty simple. And just like that, it has been applied. And yeah, I will log out and restart everything later. Now we need a G resource XML. Oh, do I? Okay, then it's time to go back to terminal. Go to sudo I again, going to root. We could have gone with sudo su instead, but yeah, still. Now we have something. Let's do this, then this. You can now edit the CSS. Oh, right, can I? Well, leaving that, let's edit. Well, I've edited the background image. Now, G resource XML, so let's do it. All right, let's Exit maybe. Yep, again. Oh, right, we have to be still inside that. Control X. There we go. There we go. Now we need to paste this. Then Control O, Enter, Control X. Now compile the new resource. Okay. Back up the original and replace it. Do it again with this. And now reboot and enjoy. Yep, that was just the process. Like, man, it was nice. Shall I just reboot and show you guys? Yep, I should.